I don't know. I don't know why I have this feeling and just can see it happening is an Eagles KC trilogy bowl. Because, like, how many years does Travis really have left? And how many years are the Chiefs actually going to be the dynasty team they are? Like, does the NFL really have... How much juice can they squeeze out of the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, Patrick Mahomes story? They probably want to get that juice squeezed. And then, on the other hand, who's really Pat's only person who's outperformed him in any Super Bowl? Well, it's Jalen Hurts both times. He just happened to lose one of those times due to a dumbass Bradbury. So the Trilogy Bowl, I think, would be a huge fucking storyline sell. But, again, only the real thing I see stopping the Chiefs is Buffalo. If Josh Allen can actually overcome that hurdle in the playoffs. I understand the Colts are the Colts right now. I still think KC beats the Colts. I think experience in that coaching staff will pick the Colts apart and figure them out. Other than that, what does the AFC really have against KC other than Buffalo and maybe the Colts having a fun game? Yeah, but put Bo Nix in a high-pressure playoff game against all that veteran experience. And a hungry experience of losing last year. Coaching staff and all. Well, this is the thing. They have to get there. And their division's doing actually decent this year. So they got a problem with making it. But if they claim that wild card, I can see them on a path to the wild card. If they get in, I can see them going against Buffalo for the fucking thing, depending on how seeding works in that sense. Now, if Buffalo somehow ends up in a wild card against KC, I can see Josh Allen easily taking the wild card game against them because of the stakes aren't that high. Does that make sense? Because I think if it's another championship game or something like that, like, and Josh Allen push through that weight that's holding that pressure of this is the thing you can't do. This is the only thing in your career you can't do. Ravens, I don't think, making no peep this year. I mean, if they even... Yeah, even if they make it and they go on this fucking crazy run, undefeated for some reason, like they just fall apart in the playoffs like they always do. And then in the NFC, like, again, like, this year there's no real super teams. There's no real, like, holy shit, because no team has been consistent this year. There's not one team that's consistently like, holy shit. Like, where's the holes? Whereas, like, the past 2 years, you kind of had, like the Vikings were looking, like, that one year where we had, like, what, fucking 5 to 6, like, fucking 13 to 15 win teams on either side? Like, it was fucking nuts. Where this year, it's kind of like a mixed bag, like, any given Sunday. Like, the Panthers could make the playoffs. If you look at their schedule, there's a reasonable idea that they make the fucking playoffs. Which is kind of wild. But I mean, Bryce Young is legit, so if the Panthers can somehow put something around Bryce Young, I think they're a team to look out for the next couple of years. I don't know, man. Like, again, like if KC makes the playoffs, I just see it somehow happening where it's a trilogy. Eagles. Again, I have to go with the bias, but again, NFC. I mean, Monday night's a huge test for us against the other top NFC team that's predicted to go in the Packers. To be fair, they won't have Kraft, so there's kind of that, but. And we just filled our holes on defense because Halley's a fucking beast. I don't know if you know though, what picks he gave up for those trades. People like analyzed it, and he gave up no picks for them. So Halley, the three when we got Michael Carter, Jalen Phillips, and Yair Alexander. That's the three guys we just got. And then the picks that we gave those teams for them, we have picks like 2 or 3 after those in the same rounds. So the pieces we need possibly falling into our hands are the exact same odds as if we still had the picks we gave away. Like, so people are like, so essentially Philly gave 0 away and got 3 fucking beasts that fill all their holes, and now they can fill the other holes by moving pieces. Like, the defense is back to like almost no holes, and Vic Fangio can just go to work. And then put that to an offense that somehow Patello seems to be drawing up some decent fucking plays and openings and stuff. He's starting to learn. Fucking IQ too low, Patullo. So, like, I don't know. It's fucking... Like, I mean, they're going to, like, I'm not going to say it's going to be fucking last year's Eagles. Like, we're still going to lose some games down the stretch here. But we're number 1. And if we can hold that number 1 spot and have home field advantage, and if KC makes it in on the other side of that, I just, like, as it stands, I still, like, I don't know. I just have a feeling that the trilogy game's going to happen because it's a huge sell. Who knows, Travis Kelce might be gone after this year, so they can't sell that anymore as an NFL. I try and play, like, when I analyze my prediction in that, though, I, like, try and analyze, like, how the teams are actually playing and what an NFL script, if that's a real thing, could be. Well, like, I'm just trying to please both audience, the people who think it's scripted and the people who don't, but, like, yeah, so if it's scripted, what's a better story than selling the Trilogy Bowl, especially a Pat Mahomes KC team that's been struggling? Look, they've overcome. They made it to the wild card. They haven't done that in a while. And look, they made it through the struggle back to the bowl, but now they're against this guy who's outperformed him 2 times, won the once. Can he do it again? That's a beautiful fucking Super Bowl story to sell. As fans, no, I understand no one wants to see KC and Eagles because everyone hates us. I understand that, but if you're thinking as money terms, if you're thinking as the NFL, what's the trend lately in the past few years of it? Right? Like, I don't see any other script being viable for the NFL. If it is all just a big show. Also, I didn't realize that Chip Kelly was Las Vegas's coordinator. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that, and then as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's why they're 2-5 or 2-6 now." Yeah, like there it is. That's why they have no offense. They have some good pieces. They could actually probably do something with the offense, but they have a Chip Kelly. Why the fuck is that guy still in the league?
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.